That would kind of be bad. Okay, one more time, part 2. 9.2 is roots and axis symmetry. We're finding where the parabola is growing, right, from the x-axis, where it grows. This is where, this is also called zeros of a function. Zeros of a function, or referred to as roots. Not the movie, but the parabola. Yes. Okay? Now, the parabola, these are the roots. What this means is where the parabola crosses or touches the x-axis. These are good touches. Okay? Where it touches the x-axis. There are 3 types of roots. There are 3 types of roots. Let's think. What's the most that a U can cross the x-axis? How many times can it touch the x-axis? Twice. For now, in this chapter, it can touch twice. You can have 2 roots or 2 solutions. They call this 2 roots or solutions. It can also only touch once, or 1 root, or, what's the last guess? No roots. No real roots. No solution. It can cross twice, it can cross once, it can cross no times. Like in the equation that we did today, that system, that will give you no touches, no roots. Right. There's all zeros. First one will give you 2 solutions. Has 2 touches. Now, do you see this worked out? When you have 2 real roots, all that means is where does it touch, where does it cross the x-axis? Let me give you an example. Let's say if I have something like this. And it's for here at -5, 0. Here at -2, 0. It has a point here at -3, -4. 2 roots, 2 solutions. 2 roots, 2 solutions. Can you see? Just squinting. For that or you're making fun of me, I'm not sure which one. Can you see? You notice. Okay. Okay. First things. Alright, Toby Lynn. Where are my roots? Location, please. -2, 0, and -5, 0. Okay. Leslie, up or down? Up. What's my vertex? Sergio, what's my vertex? Min or max? Min at where? In? No, 4. -3, -4. See that? Sorry. Okay, so we have 2 roots, the 2 solutions up, because you have a positive what? Positive A. The vertex is a minimum at -3, -4. So go through every step here. We're going to find the domain and range. Hold on. In this case, because you have an arrow at the end of the parabola, the domain, the x values are, it's all real because you're not containing it. All real. All real. Let me do that. However, the range is the y-axis, right? So the lowest y-axis, the lowest y-point, not 0, I'm saying, not 0. -4, right? But it has to be greater than because it is up. So 2 roots, -2, 0, -5, 0, Some of your teachers someone will say, well, just tell me -2, -5, but I want you to tell me the point so you practice that skill. Opens up, its minimum point, -3, -4, and your domain range. It's fun. No. Yes.
I will do it on my screen.
All right. So that's that for 2 real roots. Going to one root. I hope so. Hold on, son. One root. How many times will it touch the x-axis? Okay, so it has one solution, and it touches the x-axis exactly once. Bless you. Example. Let's say if I have it at 3, 0. It touches exactly once. So think back to chapter 8 when we factored it out. It would be something like your solution would be y minus 3, y minus 3. Or sorry, x minus 3, x minus 3. Or x minus 5, x minus 5. Or x plus 5, x plus 5. When the parentheses are the same, it has one solution. We'll talk about it later next week. Okay? Ever. Where are my zeros? Three, 0. It's located at 3, 0. 3, 0. It only touches once, right there. Nia Carter, up or down? Because the A is, it's negative A. A is negative. The A x squared is negative. Okay? The vertex. Sergio, where's the vertex at? Located. Excellent. Maximum at 3, 0. That's the highest it will ever be. That's the highest point it will ever be. Domain and range, Hannah? Domain? All real because the arrow goes on forever. And the range? What's the highest y value? Y. 0. It can be more than 0, but it's going to be falling down, right? It's going to be less than 0. This is not easy to understand and learn. That's why I need every single second. Okay. I'm happy for you. Okay. Alright. One root. One solution. No roots. It sounds exactly what it sounds. Right. Yep. Keep talking. I remember that. No roots. No roots. It does not touch. Doesn't touch the x-axis. This is a bad touch. Okay? It's floating. Hold on, son. It's floating in the air. This is also called no solution. No solution. This is also called no solution. What does it look like?
It's like in one like.
Yeah, in one. It's not touching. It's in a quadrant, not touching. It has a min and max. Because it doesn't touch, it has no answer. No solution, no roots. No roots. No solution. No solution, no roots. That's part 1. Part 2 is going to be a doozy.
Tomorrow or?
No, right now. Okay. Everyone got part 1 down? Part 1's easy. Find the solution, tell me where the roots are. Now, I'm going to teach you how to graph it without graphing it on the calculator. Yes, on the calculator, no calculator. This is called the axis of symmetry. The axis of evil. Axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. When something is symmetrical, what does that mean?
They're the same.
Right, like your face cut down the middle, hopefully it should be the same on both sides. Right? Or your reflection. All this is a vertical line, a vertical line that divides the parabola in half. It splits it equally down the middle. A vertical line that divides the parabola in half. What does it always pass through?
0, 0.
Nope. Which point is it? Nope. 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 Any guesses? What does it always pass through? You're splitting it down the middle. Louder. The vertex. Thank you. The vertex. Or the min, or the max. Right? You're splitting it in half, so it better pass through the vertex. It's going to split it like this. Well, I'll show you in just a second. What's the formula to find it? X equals negative b divided by 2a. No calculator. X equals negative b divided by 2a. What does the graph look like when you finish it? Let's say we have this part. I'm going to draw a U. I'm going to draw the vertex. I'm going to draw the roots. It has a dashed line. This is a dashed line. This is the axis of symmetry. It splits the U down the middle. It splits it down equally down the middle. How do we find the vertex? How do we find X and Y? Nope, can't look at it yet. You don't have anything to look at. You only have the equation. You substitute in what to find what? Substitute in X to find Y. And then once you find Y, guess what? To find the y-axis, the y-intercept, I should say, you look at the C. Let's do a problem and we'll go. Bell's in the ring. We'll talk about this again, of course, tomorrow, so please do your homework on time. It should hurt. It's a lot of information. If I miss one little section, you guys would be completely thrown. That's why I can't skip anything. No. No. Okay. No. No. That's your problem to figure out. Example. Y equals x squared plus 8x plus 12. Here's a simple little equation for you. Yes. No calculator, please. This is not hard. Let's do this, please, quickly. Is this all for y equals? Yes. Tell me. A, B, and C. A, please, coefficient. 1, 8, and 12. I'm just looking at the coefficients. That's all I'm doing. Looking at A, we should all say and remember that A is 1, therefore it's A, up or down, and it has A, min or max? Min. It opens up. Yes, someone call my name. That has a min right there. Opens up, has a min. Let's find the value for x, please. Let's do the value for x. What's the axis of symmetry? What's the formula for axis of symmetry? Negative b over 2a. This is very simple. This is where we're finding the minimum point. Let's find the min, please. It's not going to be given to us. X equals negative. What's b? Yeah, put b for 8. Divided by 2 times 1. 1 goes where this goes. What's negative 8 divided by 2? Negative 4. Guess what? It splits where? Where does it split? At negative 4. The graph is divided at negative 4. How do I find the vertex?
Going down the graph to the lowest point.
No. Find the y by what? Substitution into the original equation. Once you find x, it goes here, here. Okay? So then you have negative 4 squared plus 8 times negative 4 plus 12. Negative 4 squared plus 8 times negative 4 plus 12. What's negative 4 squared? And then plus negative 32 plus 12. When you add everything together,
Wait, is that a negative 4?
yes, negative 4. Y is also negative 4. Students, what is your minimum point? Negative 4, negative 4. There's my vertex right there. How do I figure out where does it cross the y-axis? Look at C. 0, 12. If I were to draw this out, negative 4 and negative 4 is right down here. It crosses the y-axis at 0, 12, which is up here. If it crosses down like this, where is the other mirror point?
Right there.
What's it called? No, close. Negative 8. Because it splits it right down the middle. Negative 8. Negative 8. Negative 8.
So you just heard about the hiking calculating? No, we dropped it too. Yeah, but I think you clearly missed it. Like having to
Okay. On your homework tonight, it's very simple. Find the zeros. Tell me where the zeros are located. Number 1 would be negative 4 and 0 and 0 and 0. Number 4 here, symmetry. Tell me where it crosses down the axis. X equals 0 for number 4, because it goes right down the middle. So just tell me where it crosses down here. And then 7, 8, 9 is very simple. Do what we just did in notes. And then back the same way too. Just use your notes again. We'll have tutoring tomorrow morning. Go bye. We'll do the same lesson again tomorrow.
Subscribe to Captain Spar, walk the plank.
Thank you.